celebrating the spirit of more than 30 schools across northern Clackamas County. This is NCSD News.
Well, a lot of times for NCSD News, we're out looking for stories and asking, hey, just give us a sign. And look it, we're at Happy Valley Libraries Park and we found 3 of them. Here's a sign here for some summer classes that are going on, maybe some sports camps. We came across this one as well. Of course, there's construction going on at the library behind us, so no parking over here. Brian, we didn't park here, right?
No.
Okay, good, we're safe. And then we came across this unique sign. Look at this one here. It says, be unique. It looks like it was made by kindergartners. So we wondered, were they from kindergartners in our school district? It looks like that some kindergartners decorated the bees that are on it. See, it says be unique. And then there's an Instagram address on the bottom. We wondered, could this be from North Clackamas School District? Here's what we found out.
Turns out those special signs popping up all over Happy Valley reminding community members to be yourself, be brave, or to be positive all came from this hive of these busy bees in Jake Lee's kindergarten classroom at Scouters Mountain Elementary. Lee and his students learned a valuable life lesson after reading a special book together as a class called Ordinary Mary's Extraordinary Deed, about an ordinary girl from an ordinary school who stumbles upon ordinary blueberries. Mr. Lee and his class thought if Ordinary Mary can spread kindness with one simple deed, why couldn't they? And that's when the Kindy Kindness Sign snapshots started sprouting up across Scouters Mountain neighborhoods. The idea is simple. See a sign, snap a photo, and spread some kindergarten kindness across the community.
We started a community unit and we got to the point where we were talking a lot about community helpers. I just wanted the kids to realize that they are also community helpers, and the way they can do that is just by spreading kindness across the community. And we came up with the signs and the messages just after reading a story about a little girl who did just one simple act, and it kept growing and growing and growing. On the signs, we came up with the messages, which I made, but the bees are all them. They hand drew the bees, and then I was able to put them on the signs so the kids can not only find the sign, but also find their bee.
And then you took, I think it was a Saturday, to go out and hide them all over town, or not necessarily hide them, but place them all over town.
Yeah.
How much fun has it been for you to see lots of messages coming in?
It makes my day every day, especially when the parents obviously are talking to the parents about the kids about kindness quotes and putting that in the caption. It really means a lot. And just to know that those parents are having those discussions with kids at home, I think is also like a very important thing for them. And I think just creating that moment for the family to go out and explore the town has been pretty cool. Every day they found one, and they love to email them to me. Some of the parents are tagging on social media if they have the accounts. And I've been challenging them this week to just expand it by, now that they've found them, tell their friends and their family members to go out and find them as well.
Now, I saw one that was from a community member, had no connection to the school whatsoever, just out walking your dog.
Yep, and there's a little instructions on the sign about how to do that, and so it was really fun to see an actual community member write something about how it made her day.
How did you come across Ordinary Mary?
I've always loved the story, but trying to find ways to make it relevant like this and teach the kids how to take small acts and grow them. And that's the perfect story about a girl that just puts blueberries on a lady's porch and she makes muffins, and it's basically that principle of 5 people help 5 people and made prayers. So I've always read it, but I've never found a project like this that brings it to life, but this works. I just hope more people go out and find the signs, and the more people who are tagging it, my kids will feel like they're making more of an impact. So
Continues to spread.
Continues to spread.
So we found where all of this started, all of the spreading kindness for Mr. Lee's room. It came from them reading a book. Emerson's got the book right here. Emerson, tell us about the book that you found.
Well, the book that we read, it reminds me about all the signs that are in our neighborhood, that are in our community.
And this book is called Ordinary Mary. What did Ordinary Mary do in the book?
She found blueberries and she gave it to somebody, and then the lady made blueberry muffins and she gave it to somebody.
So by spreading around her blueberries, she made other people feel good about themselves. And you guys are kind of doing the same thing. What are you guys doing in your classroom to spread kindness?
We are spreading all the signs so other people can take pictures, and Well, that's all.
So you guys have these signs all over the community. Have you found any of the signs yet?
I found 2.
Where did you find them?
Happy Valley Park.
You found them both at Happy Valley Park. And when you saw the signs, what did you do?
I took a picture.
Why is it so important, Emerson, to spread kindness around your community?
Because it makes other people happy.
Tell us about those signs.
The signs help our community be kind to each other, and it makes us happy, and then we can tell other people to find them.
So did Mr. Lee put those signs out all over the community?
Yes.
Have you found any of them?
I found like 10 of them.
Where did you find them at?
So one was at Happy Valley Library.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
2 were there.
2 are at the park.
And one was like in the neighborhood.
And when you find one of those signs, what are you supposed to do with it?
Take a picture and then send it to Mr. Lee.
Why do you think it's so important to share it with the community? Why it's important to be kind?
Because it makes people feel good.
Makes people feel good to hear nice things said, right?
Yes.
Do you try to spread kindness in your community?
Yes.
I heard that you found a sign around the community too. Where'd you find it?
I found it at Happy Valley Library Park.
And when you saw the sign, what'd you think?
I thought that I should find more signs a different day.
And so once you found a sign, did you get your picture taken? So what happened? Did your mom or your dad take your picture with it?
My mom. My mom showed it to Mr. Lee.
Showed it to Mr. Lee. Did Mr. Lee show it to the class? What happened in Ordinary Mary?
Oh, she picked blueberries and gave it to a woman. Then she got her bucket filled up and then filled more people's buckets up.
And it filled people's buckets up, and that's what you guys are trying to do with your project? Is it pretty fun to see pictures from all over the community with your signs?
Yeah.
What do you think is the best part about that?
Making people happy.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Has it made other people happy, do you think?
That other people should fill more people's buckets up.
What do you mean by fill people's buckets up? What's that mean?
That means that you make people more happy.
Kids in kindergarten just get it still. Like they're still at that level where it just comes from inside of them so naturally. So to include them in this project has just been awesome because it comes from them already. Yeah. So just to kind of make it more concrete has been great.
So lots of kindness messages spread all over the community thanks to these kids in Mr. Lee's room. And that'll do it for this segment. Remember, there are always great things to see wherever you go in NCSD. That's right.